back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you guys natural hair growth tips, how I grew my hair, just kind of like how to retain length and how to just kind of keep your hair healthy, natural, long, and beautiful. So let's get right into it. If you see me looking over, it's because I have everything down on my tablet and I'm going to be referencing my notes that I wrote. And I'm going to be telling you guys my tips as I take down a protective hairstyle I had in. I'm going to be using my Prime Miracle Moist Aloe Pre-Poo and my Aussie Moist conditioner. So starting off with the first thing, leaving your hair alone. So I've had this style in for about a week and a half, and it's really because I ordered some products online and I've been waiting for them to come in to like use them in my hair. So I've just been really leaving my hair alone. Like my hair has been in flat twists like this entire week. So that is pro tip number one, just leaving your hair alone, letting it just literally grow, because the more manipulation you do to your hair, like the more breakage you're going to be prone to. Your hair is not going to retain as much length because you're manipulating it too much. My next tip for growing your natural hair is having a consistent hair routine, like having a wash day where you specifically wash your hair on this day, or you use the same products, because when you introduce your hair to new products over and over again, you're kind of confusing your hair and you can't really like, I don't want to like say kind of like train and kind of teach your hair how to act, but yeah, like that's one thing. It's like having a consistent routine for your hair so your hair can like kind of know what it's doing and what you want it to do, if that like makes sense. Next tip is properly moisturizing your hair. Like people don't understand, like the reason why you have so much breakage or you feel like your hair isn't growing is because it's breaking off faster than it's growing. So like if you're not properly moisturizing your hair is going to break off. So you're like, oh, my hair's been stuck at the same length for this amount of time. It's literally because you're not moisturizing your hair properly. That's literally it. That's like the key. That's like why you need like a good clarifying shampoo. So when you do put products in your hair, it actually goes into the hair shaft and actually is able to penetrate and give your hair the proper moisture that it needs. But yeah, look how easy my fingers slide through my hair. That's why I love this pre-poo. It's literally the best pre-poo ever. And then I'm just gonna take my section and just twist it back up real quick. My next tip for growing your natural hair is low manipulation hairstyles. Like lately I've been saying that braids, and I'm not saying mini braids that you do with your natural hair, I'm saying like braids in general, any added hair, I just feel like it's super drying, and I don't know if they changed the formula in which they make synthetic hair, but I feel like the braiding hair is just not the same. Like I feel like when I went on vacation to Mexico and I came back and took the braids out that I had in my hair, I had so much hair loss. I felt like I had so much breakage. Mind you, I washed, conditioned, deep conditioned, and prepped my hair and used the sealing butter while I was in Mexico so my hair wouldn't dry out. But I still felt like when I was taking the style down that I lost too much hair. So I would definitely say low manipulation, low tension hairstyles that are actually going to, where you're actually going to see results and growth and not damage your hair from it. My next tip for natural hair growth and retaining length is using a satin bonnet and satin scrunchies. This is all I use. I don't use the regular hair ties because those also break. Like, have you noticed when you like take those hair ties out, what happens is you have like little clumps of hair or little balls of hair like wrapped around it, that it just ripped your hair out. So I only use satin scrunchies and a satin bonnet. I actually tie my hair up with a satin scarf, and then I put a satin line from the inside bonnet on my hair after, just to make sure that, you know, my hair is kept safe at night, because you know how bonnets are, they run away in the middle of the night. And also when I am taking down protective hairstyles, I always have water on deck, some sort of detangler or conditioner, because again, when you're taking a style out, you don't want to like rip through the hair, and you also want to like make sure that when you are detangling and taking down a style, that you are being gentle with your hair and not just ripping through it. Like first I just wet it, now I'm just like gliding the product on. I'm slowly going to glide my fingers through. And if it was really detangled and I had this styling for longer, I would use my Tangle Teacher brush because it would help a lot more. But look, it's literally going through like butter, and just like butter. But yeah, satin bonnet, satin scrunchie are the best thing to have, especially when you're sleeping or you're just trying to get your hair out your face or out the way. You don't want to use regular hair ties because they are not made for curly hair at all. So same thing, I'm just gonna twist this section up since I'm done detangling it. Next tip is knowing what type of products that your hair likes. Like when you're first going natural, like you're gonna want to try like a lot of different products. I don't suggest you trying Shea Moisture or Mile Organics because both of those companies have sold out to Procter & Gamble. So a lot of their formulas have changed, and I honestly don't think that they work for black hair anymore. I think they changed the formulas so they can be able to sell more products not only to black people but to white women too, which is kind of annoying because it's like when I first started my natural hair journey, all I was using was Shea Moisture and Eco Styler Gel and Blue Magic. That was my go-to, but now I don't even use Shea Moisture products anymore. Actually, the only Shea Moisture products I use is the deep conditioners. My next tip is knowing your hair porosity, whether it's high porosity, it's low porosity, or it's like in the middle porosity. I have low porosity hair, which means that it takes a while for the product or the moisturizer to get into my hair shaft or hair strand. So for me, when I deep condition, I use steam because obviously the heat is able to open up the hair strand and get everything in there. So I love steam for low porosity hair. High porosity hair means that your hair is able to take in moisture very quickly, very easily, but it loses the moisture just as fast. So you really gotta make sure you lock in and seal in the moisture in your hair. So again, I got it detangled. I'm about to detangle it. I just added water. Just gonna glide the product on from root to tip and then start at the bottom. Normally I would, start at the bottom like this, but I had it in flat twist, so my hair was already kind of detangled well in this style, which really is helping with the takedown right now. Another tip that I would give is trimming your hair when needed. I think a lot of people want to hold on to length, and that's the problem. I always say health over length. So most of the time, like if I see like a little split end or I see a curl that I feel like isn't curling like how it's supposed to, snip, snap, I don't care. I rather have healthy hair than damaged hair, because if you watch my hair journey video, which is also on this channel, which is the video right under this one, you will see that I've bleached my hair, I've dyed it different colors, so I know the process of healing your hair and getting it back to like its natural state, its healthiest state, and that is by trimming your ends. That is by cutting your hair, getting rid of the dead stuff so it doesn't break off. Because breakage, a lot of y'all aren't seeing the length retention because your hair is breaking faster than it's growing out of your scalp. It's growing, it's just breaking just as fast as it's growing. So trim your ends. So this is one side of my head fully detangled. I can literally run my fingers through it like butter. So I'm going to take my satin scrunchie, since this is all detangled, I'm going to take it, do the little flip trick around it once, back up like that. And I'm going to go on to the other side. I'm trying to make sure that I give all my tips. I think my final and last tip would be, again, leaving your hair alone, letting it just be, finding cute hairstyles like doing mini twists and mini braids. Slick backs, I feel like genuinely take out your hair. Like my go-to used to be like not super slick, but even like having my hair in a hair tie all day, especially the ends of your hair that are in the front, you're gonna slowly break those off too. So if anything, if you're gonna do a slick back, take the sensitive parts of your hair. If it's not fully, because normally the front part of my hair, I always have kind of cut to frame my face when I wear it like down, when I wear it like in a wash and go state. So I normally take those pieces and I leave them out and do like 2 twists in the front. So I'm not breaking off the ends of the hair in the front that I'm trying to grow. So that's another one. But yeah, that is all my tips for hair growth. If you guys have any other natural hair videos you guys want me to film or see from me, I want to continue to do that on my channel. And I do have a couple things that I'm working on and coming up with, and I will be letting you guys know about them soon. If you like this video, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.